What's going on, everyone? This is Jason at SportsBoxBreaks.com coming to you live on 3/16/2016. I am doing our 2026 Top Series 1 Baseball 4-box Jumbo Break, number 1. Probably going to list some more Jumbo and Hobby of this, guys, on the site. So be on the lookout for that. We still have the 9 tin break sitting there in single digits, so check that out. Who's got who in the break? Joe W. has the Diamondbacks, Chris M. has the Braves, and Andrew W. has the Orioles. Stacy U. has the Red Sox, Joe W. with the Cubs, Stacy U. with the White Sox, Alan K. with the Reds, and James D.T. with the Guardians. Andrew L. has the Rockies, Joe W. has the Tigers. We've got Matthew F. with his Astros, Joe W. with the Royals, James D.T. with the Angels, Lisa T. with the Dodgers. Joe W. has the Marlins. We got the Brewers as Dan B. Andrew L. has the Twins. Aaron F. has the Mets and the Yankees. John G. has the Athletics. David K. has the Phillies. Joe W. has the Pirates. Bill H. has the Padres. John G. has the Giants. Alan K. with the Mariners. Dan B. has the Cardinals. Christopher M. with the Rays. Michael W. with the Rangers. Robin S. Blue Jays, and Joe W. has the Nationals. Alright, guys, all cards shipped like always. Hits are going to be numbered cards, the autos, and the relics. So one auto and one relic in every box here. We got our 2 silver packs. Put them over there. We'll open those last. Alright, so there's one jumbo. These just came today. They're supposed to be here on Saturday. All right. Alright. Box 1 open. Orange there, maybe? All right, there's our 2 stacks of High Society. Let me get the focus ready. Guys, don't forget to like and subscribe. Don't be afraid to jump in here. Let's get some other stuff filled up. I can't do a bigger coupon or anything. My prices are where I need to be. So I apologize for that. Usually I have some wiggle room, but I'm stuck where I am. Alright, here we go. You guys know that if I could, I would, because I usually do. Alright. So all the cards are going to ship. Alright, we got something turned around here. Here's a Silver Sparkle. Clay Holmes going to the Mets and Aaron F. Adrian Beltre, 1991 Topps. So how was your weekend, guys? Everything going good? Oh, we got something numbered. We got a gold, guys. Michael Waka Waka Waka. Gold in them there hills. Michael Waka, Kansas City. Joe W. I don't know if Joe's in there tonight, but there we go. Joe W. to 50 with the Waka. And then we have a regular silver of Austin Wells going to Aaron F. and the Yankees. All right, not a bad start. Another silver here of Francisco Alvarez for the Mets. Let's see, was that one number? No. I want to make sure the Silver Sparkle one wasn't numbered. Cards like this, guys, if you're new with us, go to the team on the left unless they're numbered, and then we'll random it. And again, all cards will ship like always. All right, Silver Sparkle Bronx Buddies. So far, it's been all New York in the silver. All right, Jacob Wilson Silver Cup. Oakland, John G. getting that one. Very nice. All right, let me put these in the base bucket here. All right, a cut at the relic here. Something coming. All right, we got a black border Chris Bubik. That's not... Oh, that is numbered to 75. I didn't see the number down there. That's also going to Kansas City and Joe W. We got a Colby Thomas. That's the 2026 for the A's and John G. How about a little old school on-card auto of Eric the Red? Eric Davis auto coming out here, Cincinnati. Alan K. Congrats there, Alan. Nice looking card right there. Grab a sleeve here. Very nice. Eric Davis. All right, silver speckle of Kumar Rocker, Texas, Michael W. And our relic is a Yordan Alvarez bat relic. Houston, Matt F. Matt F. Yordan. Another Oakland, silver sparkle, Jeffrey Springs. All right, a couple turned around here. We got something to $3.99. A yellow Dean Kremer. Andrew W. and the Orioles getting that one. We got a Braves Grant Holmes silver speckle. Sparkle, spackle, speckle. All right, we got something else coming. There's a Roman Anthony rookie cup, silver for Boston. Very nice. Stacy Yu. Very nice. Bobby Witt Jr., all team. All right, one little stack here left. All right, Brady House silver. Going to Nationals and Joe W. There's a Shohei 75th anniversary. 1991 tops. All right. Let me put these away and I'll get that other stuff encased. All right. Let's get these all sleeved up here. All right, fingers. There we go. All right. Nice Roman Anthony rookie there. All right. And the Jordan. All right. On to box 2 here. Marcelo Mayer, Future Stars. What else are we going to fill tonight, guys? All right, we got 1 to 150. A blue here of Jose Soriano. Angels, James D.T. getting that one. Silver, Owen Cassie. Rookie for the Cubs. Joe W. All right, we got Luke Keeschel. Silver Sparkle for the Twins. Colby Thomas, rookie, retro, or 91 Topps version. Josh Young, silver, going to Texas, and Michael W. All right, I cut at the relic. Last time I cut at the relic, the auto was inside the cut. There it is. There it is. Baseball Stars autograph card. And we got a Bubba Chandler rookie auto for the Pirates. Joe W. getting that one. Congrats there, Joe. Joe's in the so been there. All right, we got Bryce Terang, Silver Sparkle. Watch him this year. I'm watching him close this year. I have a bunch of his stuff. All right, our relic card is the Giants, Carson Wisenhunt. Relic for the Giants, which is John G. A little thicker than the one we pulled before. The Jordan. All right, not numbered, so it goes team on the left. Yankees getting that one. Again, if that was a blue or green or something, I would random it. All right, what do we got here? Jordan Beck, silver. All right, let me get this stack before I knock it over. All right, we got something. Nico Horner for the Cubbies. That should be the 2026. That is Joe W. in the Cubs. Garrett Crochet. Crockett. Crochet. Jeremiah Jackson rookie for Baltimore. Nolan retro. Something turned around here. A couple turned around. Ooh. Hot pink retro. And we got an extra relic in here. Hot pink Vladdy Guerrero for the Blue Jays. And that's Robin S. Very nice. Not numbered, but very nice. And how about a Mike... Holy cow, is that thick? Whoa! 13 out of 25. I thought I saw orange. Mike Trout. There you go. James DT. There you go, buddy. Bat relic. We got a Texas Rangers Speckle, Spackle, Sparkle, Speckle. So back to back, the fuchsia. And then the Trout to 25. Austin Riley for the Braves. Aroldis Chapman. Tops all team. All right. There we go. All right, let's sleeve these up. And we'll get into our other two boxes. This Vladdy is pretty sweet here. Maybe we'll get an extra auto out of the silver packs. That'd be sweet. That would be extra sweet. Alright, let me take care of these. The Prism and the Chrome update should be here tomorrow by 6 o'clock, give or take. I already signed for it, so no issue there if it comes earlier. They always tell me like noon to 9, but usually my guy shows up around 6. And then I'll be live again at 7. As long as we don't lose power or anything, because we're supposed to get snow. 67 degrees today. Tonight, snow. Because, you know, why not? I mean, I'll be live if we have snow. I just mean lose power because of the snow. Alright, got a relic. There, the Carson Whisenhunt. That is encased. I only pulled 2 number cards, but we got that nice fuchsia card. Nico to 2026. Jose Siriano. And this trout is a thick trout. I get the 130 point holder. One of these. I was hoping it was a nice patch, but we'll take it. There we go. Very nice. All right, let's see what's in the next two. I don't know if you guys keep up to date with the hobby and stuff, but there's I just saw it today, a lawsuit against Whatnot. If you're interested, it's all over social media. Ooh. Hot potato. He's stealing packs. Oh. All right, let me take a little water here. Haven't been drinking as much water as I should be, so I ate some salty stuff today to force me to drink. So what else are we going to get at tonight, guys? I know Archives went down to 6 right before we started. The basketball is cheap. I can't wait to do the blackout one. That's the one. We've already done a holiday. Apparently the stuff is selling like ridiculous prices. Dennis was in here saying he sold that Shai Alexander base card out of the Mega Box regular to $75. It was either out of that or the Chrome. Sold for like $149. To me, that's just insane. But hey, good for you guys. I'm going to be digging through my cards this week. So who's out there? 8 are watching. I know Joe's there, Tommy's there. Anybody else there? Chime into the chat here. All right, here we go. Another 2 stacks of High Society. I think I'm going to put more of this on the site. The Jumbo and the Hobby, I think. I got to look at pricing and stuff like that. I'm definitely going to get Heritage up there, guys. 26 Heritage comes out. I think I'm going to do 3 4-box breaks of it, all coming out of a sealed case. And here we go. Cards in every direction. All right, what's up first here? Matt Olson, silver for the Braves. Rafael Devers. There's an Ohtani insert. Everybody, I saw a funny post today saying that, 4 years ago, everybody was saying to buy crypto and NFTs. And I should have been buying Ohtani cards. All right, Mets silver. See if we can get a little extra in these boxes, too. Guys, I have the certified football. If we're interested in that, I have the origins here. Hunter Green for the Reds. Second hit for the Reds, Alan Kay getting the Hunter Green relic. We got silver sparkle, Ezekiel Tovar. All right, we got something to 25 here. Helio Ramos or Helio Ramos. How about an orange color match shimmer? John G. I'm jealous of this one, being a Giants fan myself. There you go, John. Check that out. Sweet. Brent Doyle, another silver sparkle for Colorado. Again, all cards are going to ship. I can't wait to sort this. But all cards are going to ship. All right, let's see what we got here. Lucas Giolito, Luis Castillo, because apparently it's 1996. Lucas Giolito, Red Sox. Stacy Yu getting that one. Still need our auto here. Put these away. Yeah, it looks really cool. Joe, here's what I'll do, because it'll be so cost effective. I'll ship you all of the cards. Then you ship them all back to me. Then I'll ship them out again. And if anybody's watching, I'm not seriously going to ship them to Joe. Before, all 8 of you watching, right? Ooh, Ryan Ritter is our autograph. Nice. For the Rockies. Ryan Ritter. Rockies is Andrew L. Andrew L always has the Rockies, I feel. Joe, it's not that I don't mind sorting like the jumbo. It's when it's the jumbo with everything else. Because I'll just sit down one day and just start it up. All right, what do we got here? But out of all the things with the breaks, between listing and all of that, the sorting is my least favorite. Silver, Dane Myers going to Miami. All right, can we pull a bonus hit here? All right, I see our 2026 card. Ooh, we did pull something else. We pulled a City Connect relic of Ketel Marte for the Diamondbacks, and it's numbered on the back. So that's Joe. That's Joe getting that one. Congrats, Joe. And it's to 150. 16 out of 150. City Connect. So not bad. Here's what I was waiting for. Jurickson Profar, 2026 for the Braves. Didn't he get suspended? 80 games. Evan Carter. Or am I thinking of somebody else? Or did I dream? But that'd be a weird dream if I dreamt about Jurickson Profar. Spencer Strider silver for the Braves. All right, one little stack here. See if we can pull something else. We do have something to $3.99. It's a Dodgers yellow. Dodgers duo. And then we got a silver sparkle of Dominic Canzone. All right. All right, we have one box to go. Plus the silver packs, don't forget. I still say we're going to get an auto out of those silver packs. Just have a feeling. It's going to be in those top two, because this one had an extra relic in it, but didn't have the extra auto. That's just... Joe, I threw my Harsh Reality bowling ball last night for the first time in League in a long time. I threw it like a couple throws last week, but like I literally threw it for about 8 frames in the third game of the League, and let me tell you, if I can get that baby under control, I like it. Another stack of sleeves. I actually prepared myself tonight. Not getting up. Well, I might have to get up depending on what we fill, but for right now, I got 4 packs of sleeves already open. Alright, so there's all our silvers. Yep, all our silvers and all our sparkles. Get our numbered cards. All right, and our relic. Hunter Green it is. Okay, last box, guys. Let's do it. All right, up first, Mason Barnett. A lot of silver and silver sparkle of the A's. Scooble in there, tops all team. We got Roki Sasaki. Silver Shimmer. Michael Jack, 75th there. Or 91, I should say, version. Hayden Birdsong. Kevin Gausman, silver for the Blue Jays. All right. Either our auto or our relic is in the next cut. There's a card turned around. What do we got here? Sawyer Gibson Long. All right, let me take this stack here. Put it right in there. All right, there it is. See it in a second. Here it comes. All right, we got a bunch of things happening here. We got Joe Ryan to 150 for the Twins. Andrew L. getting that one. We got a 2026, another Royals numbered card going to Joe. Then we got a Manny Machado going to Bill H. Manny Machado, bat relic. So we're going to go 4 hits in a row here because here's a silver sparkle. Francisco Lindor chocolates. We got Jonathan Aranda, silver. There's a Nick Kurtz. Jose Soriano, sparkle. Shota Imanaga. Here's a Trout silver. All right, where's our auto at? There it is. Let's see what we got. Here it comes. All right, we got an emit 1, Francisco Lindor. I don't know if that's the same pink. It's more of a violet or a lavender. But Lindor Mets. Pink there. All right, here comes our autograph card. A little old school also. How about Mark Grace for the Cubbies and Joe W? Mark Grace and the Cubbies for Joe W. Pulling some 90s NL Central legends in this. Well, that sucks for you, Joe. I'm starting to get arm fatigue, it feels like. I feel like it's just old age. That'll go to the team on the left again. Not numbered, so just goes to the team on the left. Yeah, that it breaks so late that I had to get used to it because the phase 2 doesn't. Joe Ryan. We got the silver and we got the silver sparkle there. Yeah, I 100% agree, Tommy. 100% agree on that one. I feel like since the teams weren't that good, I mean, the 89 and 90 teams were good, but I think if they had the same thing with wild cards and stuff like that, a lot of the guys that are underrated would have had more playoff appearances and better stuff, better sell, better, exposure. All right, we're going to get at least 2 numbered cards in the silver packs and 1 auto. That's my prediction. The over-under on the auto is a half. The over-under on the numbered cards I'd put at 1.5. All right, there's all my silvers. All the silver sparkles. There we go. All right, on to the silver packs. Or whatever they're calling them now since they're not silver anymore. I don't see any color yet. All right, here we go. Junior Caminario, Samuel Basillo, Nolan Ryan, Kyle Teal, Jacob Melton, Ichiro and Randy Johnson, Ken Griffey and Mike Piazza, Randy Johnson again. Nolan Ryan again. Junior Caminario again. And there's Basallo. Chris Burns. Ichiro. James Wood. Nathan Church. Oh, we got something. Rafael Devers. And we got an Owen Casey to 199 for the Cubs. All right, a little bit left here. Trey Turner, Otto Kemp. Can't even see it. Yanquiel Fernandez. Nolan McLean, Will the Thrill, Big Hurt. Imanaga, Chase Burns, Ozzie, Craig Biggio, Carson Wisenhunt, and Jose Ramirez. Well, that was a little disappointing there, but overall, pretty good break. Guys, appreciate you filling it up. We still have the 9-box tin available. I'll get this shipped out in the next shipping batch out of PA, which I'll start working on after tomorrow's breaks. Again, appreciate you filling it up. Thanks a lot.